Good evening. Thank you for joining us. This was day 15 of the evidence hearing for the group of men known as the Fbx Four.
That's right. We've been following the trial since its beginning and have more in this report. For Kevin Pease, Eugene Vent, Marvin Roberts, and George Freeze wrapped their case after more brief testimony from the last of the men to take the stand.
Had about 18 years to think about it.
It's now up to the state, who intend to uphold the guilty verdicts. The first witness to the stand was one of the men's mothers. It was a particular statement that prosecutor Adrian Bachman honed in on with another witness. He said he came forward 18 years later after a Fairbanks Police Department investigator came to teach his high school class.
Passing, I said, yeah, there's a lot of things where it'd be interesting to get information out to the public or whatever.
Paskvan says he drove Vent's mother to the airport after the wedding reception where she allegedly disclosed a conversation that she had with her son.
He assured her that Mom, I never got out of the car.
That conversation, according to Vent's mother, never happened.
Eugene told you, Mom, I never got out of the car.
No, ma'am, because I never spoke to him.
During cross-examination, Paskvan admitted to conversations with FPD investigators in which he criticized the Fbx Four.
Could have been something that I made as a statement.
And further admitted to being a bar owner where investigators, including Aaron Ring, frequented.
You had a pretty favorable impression of Detective Ring, is that accurate?
For the entire police department, I would say, more than just one individual.
But it was a taxi cab driver whose account of that night took up much of the day. That witness testified she actually saw what she believed to be the Fbx Four during the time of the Hartman murder.
They also want truth, but they didn't see what I saw. They don't have those memories plaguing them that this needs to come out, you know?
Though Marvin Roberts, convicted of being the driver, drove a blue two-door car, she described a beige four-door car, but swore it was Marvin and Kevin Pease that she saw that night.
They think that those boys are innocent, and they're fighting for that without knowing whether they are innocent or not.
The state announced this morning that they will be calling Jason Wallace to testify later this week, the man who the petitioners say is the actual killer of John Hartman. He will testify under immunity granted from the Attorney General. This is Stephanie Woodard reporting.